And tonight, another local teen is doing the same, this time in a movie made especially about him.
I'm planning when I'm in my 30s and 40s to be a filmmaker.
And
Liftline makes changes to its bus service, the first in 11 years. I'm Jenny Chu. Tonight, I'll tell you why some customers say those changes are unfair.
plus,
It's the call of the wild in Los Angeles. A mountain lion on the prowl and on the loose in a suburb of L.A.
also,
He's well known in the Rochester Police Department, but 40 years ago this week, the captain was a mere cadet, and he posed for our cameras in News 8 then.
see the difference every day. This is News 8 Now.
Good evening, everyone. By now, everybody's heard the story of Jason McElwain.
Otherwise known as J-Mac, he is the autistic teen from Greece, Athena, who scored baskets, stole hearts, and could be the subject of a movie. But another local teenager with a similar disorder already is the subject of a movie, as we hear from News 8 Now's Dave McKinley.
Tonight at the Little Theater, amid a screening of films by up-and-coming artists, was one about 16-year-old Adrian Esposito. He has Asperger syndrome, which is in the same spectrum of pervasive developmental disorders as is autism. It was produced and directed by Rich Colozzi as part of his master's studies on special education at St. John Fisher. He met Adrian while student teaching at BOCES.
In class, I'd read about disabilities like autism or Asperger's syndrome. And a lot of times, I think when you actually work with an individual with these disabilities on a one-to-one basis, you really learn a lot. I learned from Adrian.
In fact, the idea to make the movie in the first place was Adrian's, who also had a hand in the title.
And Adrian originally wanted to feature the word different in it, show how it's different. But when we went back and looked at most of this film, we didn't see a guy who was different. We saw someone who looked pretty normal. So together, me, Adrian, and his mother came up with the title, Different and Normal.
He's not done with movie making either.
I'm planning when I'm in my 30s and 40s to be a filmmaker.
Not surprising when you consider that those with Asperger's usually have a deep passion and knowledge about something, and that his happens to be film.
Like some of the ideas I got are making a movie on Martin Luther King and Jack Johnson.
Oh, and Adrian, like everyone else, has also followed the story of J-Mac, whom he's never met, but with whom he can relate.
Well, I think he's a very lucky person to be accepted and to participate, and I wish him good luck.
But we were thinking if it should come to pass that J-Mac's story is to be told on the big screen, then with apologies to Disney or MGM, who better perhaps than, well, do you know what we're getting at here?
About Esposito and the company, wouldn't that be a good...
Yeah.
You say we make the film.
Yeah.
Dave McKinley, News 8 Now.